Hello and welcome back to the next episode in our Pillars of Eternity campaign, playing as Kasemir the Cipher. We're down here on level 6 of the Endless Paths of Odnua, the never-ending dungeon, it seems, beneath our castle stronghold of Cardnua. From memory, we're almost halfway. I think there's 15 levels in total, so being on level 6, we're not too far away from reaching the halfway point. Down on level 7, once we clear half of that, we'll formally cross over that 50% threshold. But yeah, we're going to continue exploring this area here. Obviously, at the end of the last episode, we dealt with some of the enemies in this chamber over here. But there's still a lot more of the map to explore. And there's a lot of, presumably, skeleton enemies to deal with. Obviously, the first set of enemies we dealt with in the last episode had skeleton rangers, skeleton wizards, skeleton barbarians, rogues, so multiple variants of skeletal denizens to overcome as we progress forward. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, playing on Path of the Damned difficulty, we have stronger enemies and also more of them in each encounter, so have to overcome a higher quality and a higher quantity of combatant each fight. But I think we're doing reasonably well. Now, I should mention, since recording the last episode and this episode, I did spend like a good solid maybe hour and a half just going through all of the gear and items that I've collected on my journey and reallocating weapons, armor, shields, helmets, necklaces, rings, to try and optimize my character builds and also just better allocate resources in a more efficient way and just economize things a bit. So I'll go through some of that. A lot of it stayed the same. I evidently did a reasonably good job at picking things, first time around. So Kasemir is still using the Dunrid Demon, for instance, and the Talk of the Falcon's Eyes. We're still using Forgiveness as our main weapon. But I have given him Fortiniro's Rapier as a secondary weapon. Honestly, just more for roleplay than anything. I think we previously had the Whispers of Yenwood, but we never really used it anyway. I like keeping Kasemir as a ranged character. Aloth is using a lot of the same stuff. I've given him Unwavering Resolve. He might have had that before. I've also given him the Braces of All-Consuming Rage to give him more might. I can't remember if he had that one before, but I figured he does good damage, and he does AoE damage, and so getting his might up even higher is going to be a good thing. I would have liked to also have given it to Kasemir. I'm just using the Gloves of Manipulation at the moment for the extra dexterity and the reload speed. But you can't get everything. I'll keep an eye out for another might piece that we can maybe give Kasemir at some point in the future. We could enchant his clothing to give extra might on that, but we need a diamond, which we don't have at the moment. And Sagani, I believe, also has some gloves, which from memory give +2 dexterity, so I'm hoping at some point to... She's not in our party at the moment, but when we get back to the surface, I might swap her into the party, take all of the good rings, amulets, and other items away from her, and try to allocate them into the builds that I've got. So that's Kasemir, that's Adair. He's using the Engwithan Scepter still, and a fine wand as the offhand. Aloth. And Adair is still using the Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil, hand and key, but I have switched out his belt. He's now using Don Paco's Codpiece of Vigor instead of the Belt of Bountiful Healing, because the Belt of Bountiful Healing, which is now being used by Pallegina, although it gives +25% healing received, it does not stack with the +25% healing received from Fulvano's Amulet. So, for those of you who don't know, the way that buffs work in Pillars of Eternity is from like passive buffs that are given from equipment, so whether it's weapons or armor, rings, etc., you can only get one, and you'll only get the strongest one. So if you have a, let's say, what's a good example? So you've got the Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil helmet, which gives +1 resolve, and if we had a ring which gave +3 resolve, then the ring would apply and the helmet buff would not. So you wouldn't get +4 resolve, you'd only get +3 from the ring, and the +1 from the helmet would be suppressed. So part of what I have done is when I've gone through all of the gear and allocated it, I have tried to minimize as much as possible the suppression of effects, because it's essentially just a waste. There's no point giving Adair a +1 resolve helmet and then giving him a +3 resolve ring, for example, because you're just wasting that extra point of resolve on the helmet. Now, sometimes it's unavoidable, and you have to do it, and you have to accept that you're going to suppress some effects, but I've tried to minimize it where possible. So Adair is still using the Gorn's Share Flail and the Larder Door Shield. For the offhand, though, I've given him Resolution, which is a unique saber that we picked up. And then he's using a fine large shield there. But I don't think I'll ever really use this set unless, for some reason, the enemies we're facing are immune to crush damage. Durance, he's pretty much using the same stuff. I haven't really got too much for him, unfortunately. I would like to, better equip him with some rings and gloves and belts and boots, but I just haven't really come across anything too useful. So he's still got the Hermit's Hat for +2 intellect and to make him immune to confused, and then a minor cloak of protection. Kana is in a pretty similar position to Durance. He's using Arrowbreaker and Kana's Turban and the minor cloak of protection, and that's pretty much it. He's got a few different armor sets, though. I've given him, obviously he's using this arquebus we picked up. That's the same. I took the Greatsword Justice away from him, though, and I gave it to Pallegina, so he's now just using a fine Greatsword for his second set. And for his third set, I gave him the Whispers of Yenwood and a fine large shield if we ever need him to hold the front line. And for Pallegina, I'm leaving her with the Sanguine Plate. She's got Cyril's Ring for extra resolve, Fulvano's Boots for a bit of extra constitution, Cloak of Many Feathers for some dexterity, Rabbit Fur Gloves for extra crit multiplier bonus. I was going to give that to Aloth, but I think I'd rather have him have the extra might. So I've given it to her instead. I suppose I could give it to Kana. I'm really not sure who that would be best on. Minor Ring of Deflection, and then the Belt of Bountiful Healing. So, and that prevents, for the most part, too many effects being suppressed. As you can see, Kasemir doesn't have any active effects being suppressed. Aloth only has one effect being suppressed, and that's this +5 will from the Minor Ring of Protection, and that's because the Bartender's Ring also gives +5 will. But the reason I gave him both is because I wanted him to have the extra 20% damage against spirits and vessels. Adair has the +5 reflex from Fulvano's Amulet suppressed, because he's got the Ring of Protection, which gives +9 reflex. And obviously, Fulvano's Amulet, the healing effect was previously being suppressed because he was using both Fulvano's Amulet and the Belt of Bountiful Healing, so I wasn't getting +50% healing, I was only getting +25, so it was wasted. So that's why Pallegina has it now. Durance is fine, nothing suppressed there. Likewise with Kana, except this Gallant's Focus one. And I think that's because Zealous Focus is suppressing Gallant's Focus, but that's fine. It's still helpful for him to have it because Pallegina is going to be in the front line, whereas Aloth and Kasemir are going to be in the back line. And then Pallegina doesn't have anything suppressed either, which is great. So, with that all said, we're going to continue on our journey here. And
How may I
I'm just
help?
going to set up kind of like a little, I guess you could say an ambush of sorts.
I'm ready.
Put Pallegina over there.
Yes?
You're going to go up. You're going to go here, and you're not going to go in stealth.
I'm ready.
The rest of you
Yes?
are. So is Kana. And we're just going to pull some of these enemies back into this corridor so that we can take care of them. So, let's get a shot off there.
Get
Get around the corner. And obviously, now let's charge forward. You can charge forward as well.
Following your...
How may I help?
And I would very much like to get some of them killed quickly, if possible. Shoot him if I could.
What?
And You know what? You can just do
May I
that.
help?
Aloth, you can use that again. And
Ready.
Pelagina, let's... Nice. That was smooth. Let's knock him down. And let's finish that off. Pelagina can use that. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. That was nice. That was smooth. All right.
Yes?
So now that that's done,
Yeah.
let's grab all the loot. We might try and do the same thing, perhaps. So I'll put
Nice
me
and slow.
there. Put you there.
Yes? I shall be discreet.
Following your lead.
Leave Adair
Yes?
over there. And let's
I
scout
shall
ahead
be
with
quiet
Connor.
as a
Now he
calm
is.
sea, which is not very quiet.
His health is going down, so I do need to be careful. But it would be good to, if we could, maybe pull some of these guys. Okay, that's fine. Just need to run
On
before they catch him. Ooh, ooh, that was close. Okay, great. Knock him down. Great. Okay,
I'm ready.
what?
and once the rest of them get in range, okay, that's fine.
I'm ready.
Let's run Palestina up. Can put sworn
Yes.
enemy on that one.
Yeah.
Let's get you to start shooting.
Yes?
And Alof,
Stunsunek posten. Na. I go
you keep attacking that one, please.
back.
You can hit that one for moment.
Yes.
For a moment. Okay, that's fine.
Following your
Let's
lead.
get Connor out there. Shoot that one.
I?
I don't. It feels like a waste, but there we go. That's
What?
now they come in.
I?
Shoot that one as well. Do I want to use? Maybe let's just use this one. That'll hit everyone. Nice. That did heaps of damage. And we can summon the worms. And who's Pelagina here? Yep, cool.
Yes?
Let's get all of them to hit that.
Huh?
And what I can do maybe is could be better off stunning the target. You can hit that one.
What?
You can hit that one.
I'm ready.
Haven't used that yet. Great. Let's use it again. Perfect. Let's get them on that now.
I'm ready.
You can actually go up there and whack that as well. And there, you know what? Just knock it down. I need to actually shoot. Perfect.
Yeah.
Great. That went well. Right. If we can move out.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Okay. Alright, so let's Let's use Kasemir to scout ahead a bit. What's in here? Potion of major regeneration. Okay. Take that. Oh, I did also reallocate a bunch of the quick items. I gave everyone these bronze horn figurines and obsidian lamp figurines, which I really need to try and use. I keep forgetting to use them. But you get one... I don't think they're consumable. I think it's 1 use per rest. Okay, what do we have here? Dargle, Skeleton Ranger. Okay. I think we'll do the same thing. We'll get a dare in the doorway.
I'm ready.
Or actually, he's a bit weak. Let's get... I think he'll be okay, actually. Let's get a dare in the doorway.
I'm ready.
Palutena there. Put me there. Put Durance here.
How may I help?
Aloth can just hang
Following
back.
your lead.
And we'll get Kana to go shoot
Following
him
your
in the
lead.
face. Okay.
Your tail ends here.
Cool. Oh, you can... That's quite a few. Let's knock them down.
How may I help?
Let's use that.
What?
Let's use that. You can use that.
I'm ready.
I don't know if Palutena will... Oh, very good. That's good.
Yes.
Kana can keep shooting. You can use that now.
Yes.
And you can use that. And then you can shoot and cast it out. Why are you not moving? You're stuck, are you? I don't know why he's not moving. I know the move speed's reduced, but still.
I?
No, that's alright. Just shoot them. What are they weak to? Dargles aren't weak to anything, but these ones are kind of weak to corrode, I guess. Use that.
Following your lead.
You can knock that one down.
I'm ready.
What?
And let's use... May as well use...
Just keep
everyone healed. I want him... Everyone's attacking. I don't know what. He's totally stuck. Oh, because he was in stealth, I guess. Oh no, that was weird. Alright, he is a bit low on health.
Yeah.
Let's paralyze that one. What happened to these ones? They're stuck. Oh, nice.
I?
What?
I'm ready.
You can summon some worms. Let's move forward a bit. Summon them there. Can I move the dare back? I can. I gotta move you first. Ah, he still got knocked out. That's a shame. Alright, let's paralyze that one. Nice. Okay, you can shoot that one. You know what, we can actually paralyze that one as well. Clan Fathan Soul Hunter leaves the stronghold. That's as expected. Okay, let's move forward. Now, I don't
I'm
necessarily...
ready.
Following your lead.
Yeah.
Following your lead.
I don't want to run too far ahead. That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, Adair's fine, but we will need to rest him, because if he goes down again, he's going to die. So we'll have to take a rest now. But that's fine. let's just loot everything. Okay, we've got more enemies over there. Yeah, got some stuff to loot over here.
How may I help?
Okay,
I'm ready.
let's grab that. What do we have? Hide armor and silver lusk. Tell me, do you feel any different? A little ill, perhaps? Well, I am a little hungry. I have heard it said that the Ingwithans set curses upon their bones for thieves to find. It seems the tales are false. And I am glad for it, of course. Alright, thanks, Connor. Well, that is good to know.
Margaret's
Curse.
fire cast light in dark.
Didn't realize I was stealing people's bones, though. But anyway. Alright, let's this will save here. And we should be able to rest. Camp. Wilder bonus. Do I want wilder? What are these skeletons? Vessels. May as well change that then. So we'll camp here. We'll give you a bonus of accuracy to vessels. I can't give it to you, unfortunately. Actually, do you need... heal multiplier? No. Do you need vessel damage increase? Or accuracy? Damage reduction might be more useful for endurance. But then again, he does have some spells which do damage. I'll leave him with that, and unfortunately everyone else has to take damage reduction. Heal multiplier. I wonder if that stacks with the Belt of Bountiful Healing. Anyway, not the time to test it. But we'll just rest now. Thankfully those skeletons like that particular room. They're not going to come and explore and investigate the campfire.
Yeah.
So we can rest back to full health, which is great. And let's get everyone into position.
I'm ready.
Just wondering, do I want to have her equip her shield? So I gave her the Ilfin Berengar's Solace Medium Shield as her offhand shield, and the Measured Restraint Rapier because it gives +1 enemies engaged, so she can tank I think up to 3 enemies at a time, maybe even 4, kind of like Adair, which is quite useful.
Yeah.
Following your lead.
I don't know if I actually want her to do that.
How may I help?
Let's move everyone else.
What? Following your lead.
I do want to try and
Following your lead.
bottleneck them here. I'm pretty sure there's... Well, we'll see what other enemies... I reckon there's more behind them. But let's see. Alright, drop a save here. And let's put you there.
I'm ready.
You there.
What?
You there.
Yes?
Me there.
I?
There.
Following your
I
lead.
guess that's fine. Okay, that's fine. And let's get you to start shooting. Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's chuck that on. Actually, let's rush forward
I'm
a bit
ready.
more. What are they weak to? They got high damage reduction to frost. Low damage reduction to crush. Very low, actually. And corrode is also low, but not low on all of them, only low on some of them. Arcane Assault's good because it's raw damage. Oh, that was one thing I forgot to mention. I did change up Aloth's spells in his grimoire, and I went through all of our other grimoires and bought some of the extra spells that we didn't have that I thought were useful, and I got rid of some of the ones that I just found I was never using. So I think there was a frost spell that was the touch spell here that I got rid of, because I like to keep Aloth away from the danger.
I'm ready.
So, alright, let's use that firstly. Try and get all of them.
Aye?
You can start hitting him.
Following your lead.
Okay, that should be fine. You knock him down.
I'm ready.
Whack the rogue. And then let's use, I think we do use Mind Blaze.
Yes.
And now let's use that. Okay, and up there and use that now.
Ansawu.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Minolet's bounding missiles is a real pain to deal with. Do I want to use Shining Beacon? 113 burn damage. Now, they're not necessarily weak to burn damage. I'd rather use that. Okay, let's back Aloth up. Nice, that was well timed. As he avoided the but Kasemir didn't, unfortunately. I saw the second Minolet's bounding missiles come and
I'm ready.
I was in for some trouble. Run her forward.
Following your
Let's
lead.
get Carnage out. And you know what? Maybe we should use that as well. Should I use the crushing one? Okay, can we go and knock that wizard down? Go hit that wizard.
Yes.
That's it!
Nice, can you go hit that now?
Following your lead.
Yes?
I don't know if I need to use, but let's use...
Lava!
No, okay, didn't need to use it. I think we're good. Oh, someone is at the door. Alright, so I think we're making good progress here. We've got the wizards mostly down, they're the biggest threat. Go for you.
Yes.
Oh, we can summon drakes actually, let's do that.
How may I help?
I don't think we need to use any spells. So I am keen to
Following your lead.
not have to do that.
Proactive.
Perfect. It looks like that wizard's dead.
Following your lead.
So you kill that one.
Ansawu.
That's fine. Perfect. I'm a bit miffed that we got knocked out there, but anyway. Not much I can do about it. I am very squishy. We have a lost spirit. Interesting. Let's grab all the loot. And let's speak to this spirit. Hello? Is someone there? Oh, gods. I can't see. Who are you? I cannot hear myself. How am I to tell him anything? Please, there is nothing here. Please, will I never be out of this place? You hear a gulping sob. Turn back. Come no further. The gods cannot reach us. Weird. I told him, please, please let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Weird. So we've got Merrick's corpse here. He's got some silver fennings and a bloody expedition log page. This piece of parchment is barely legible, having been held tightly in a bloody fist. The one clear portion of it reads, "Find the remaining 2 seals, so long as we leave afterwards, as Merrick promised. Get the books and the final seal from the 4th floor, and run the rest of the way out of here. We'll find some new band of fools willing to take on the endless paths. Sell them the keys to the deeper vaults. Let them have all the glory. Meanwhile, we retire and live a long and quiet life. Somewhere warm, I hope. Somewhere far away from here. Well, obviously didn't work out for them.
Right.
But we have a door here. Let's see what's on the other side. Task updated. Seals of the Endless Paths. Investigate the mysterious seal. We now have to find a way to open the sealed door. Okay. 2 large, heavy doors bar passage forward. In the archway above the doors are 3 small, round depressions, encircled by faded symbols. Each appears to have once contained an object, but all 3 are currently empty. What happens if we try to open the door? You heave and pull at the door, but it does not budge. Something must be amiss. Okay, let's examine the left socket. At the center of the left depression is a stylized image of an eye. So we can put the bloodstone seal into the left socket, but we won't do that just yet. What about the middle socket? At the center of the middle socket there is an elaborate engraving of a sword. And the right socket has an engraving of a hammer. Okay. Well, let's leave. What marvelous craftsmanship! I don't think anyone has opened this in quite some time. Oh, and we made 570 copper, but we lost 230 to bandits. Need to get that security up, but that's okay. Let's examine the bloodstone seal. What's that? Ornate sword hilt. Ah yes, this fine metal hilt is of unknown origin, though it does not appear to have suffered much weathering. We've got the blade and the hilt. I think there's one more piece. The pommel, I guess we still need to get to reforge the blade of the Endless Paths. But anyway, the Bloodstone Overseer seal. This seal appears to be Engwithan in origin, formed of a circular piece of white adra shaped around a bloodstone gem. On the back is an engraving of a sword. Okay. So that should go in the middle socket then. Let's pop that in there. You carefully fit the bloodstone seal into place. In the archway above these massive doors are 3 small depressions. The middle socket contains an Adra seal. Very good. So we could remove it if we got it wrong. But yeah, we need to get the other 2. So who knows where they could be.
Light, flame, and sound.
Guess we'll have to explore and
Ourselves.
hopefully find out. Alright. Alright, so we've got some additional enemies here. How far forward can I go? About that far forward.
Yes?
Like to sort of get everyone in
What?
relatively
Aye?
decent positions. And then let's pop a quick save. And then we'll start
I'm
moving
ready.
you 2 forward.
How may I help?
Following your lead.
And Kana, are you actually, you're in range, aren't you? So you can actually get a shot off. Okay.
I'm ready.
What do we have here? So I want to hit all of them, so let's rush you forward to knock him down.
Yes?
And shoot that one. Should I use... Yeah, let's use that.
How may I help?
Okay. Kind of want all the rogues to get in place, that's good.
Answer.
Where is Adair? Make sure you're there. Yeah, let's use that. And yeah, you can use that. Aloth, let's do the next one. Finish that road. Nice. You can whack that one. Aloth, you can just whack him. Now, let's don't think I can reach the wizard.
Yes?
You probably can, though. Just. Let's knock him down. Okay, great.
I'm ready.
Now let's race forward, whack him, and race forward with you. In fact, all of you, let's race forward so we're hitting the back. Then I'll switch you to knock that ranger down. We'll get everyone else on the wizard. Okay, cool. Wizard's dead. That bounding Minoletter's missiles, though. Damn. How much damage did it do against Kasemir? Kana crits Skeletal Wizard. Skeletal Wizard grazes Kasemir for, there you go, 20 pierce damage. Damn. That's a lot. That's okay. We'll live through this, I think. It's just maybe for our endurance.
Yes?
Following your lead.
Can I do anything else? Damn, I'm getting hit hard. Let's paralyze him.
Following your lead.
Summon the worms. Health is low. It's a problem about having low constitution. Oh, a trap. The space above the alcove is carved with simple hieroglyphs. Alright. Let's disarm that.
Finished.
Nice. Ooh, Peridot Overseer Seal. This seal appears to be Engwithan in origin, formed of a circular piece of white Ardra shaped around a Peridot gem. On the back is an engraving of what appears to be a hammer. Okay.
Aye?
That's good. Swollen eye. So the Peridot seal was the hammer, wasn't it? Yep. It should go in the right socket from memory. Yep. Fit the Peridot seal carefully into place. The middle and right sockets contain Adra seals. But of course, it's still not going to open. Wasn't expecting to find the next seal so quickly. But that's good.
Keeping an eye.
Drop a save there. Alright, what do we have? Okay, some skeletal fighters. This could be interesting.
Let's,
ready. How far can we go? Okay, we can go there.
I'm ready.
Yes?
What?
Let's keep
How may I
me
help?
and Aloth slightly behind. And then what we'll do is we'll move you forward
I'm ready.
and you forward.
Yes?
And you can shoot him.
Yes?
Don't stop moving forward.
I'm ready.
What?
Oh, okay, we got a wizard. Need to deal with the wizard. Ah, God, bloody wizard knocked me out. Oh, there were two wizards. That's unfortunate. Let's use a spell. Just to... do I want to use Shining Beacon? You know what? If I can, let's... maybe I can't. Let's... I want them to stack up a bit more. Alright, gotta attack him now.
Aye?
Following your
you
lead.
What are these guys weak to? Nothing really. Let's use the bounty missiles.
Beyond seek!
Yeah, let's summon them. Let's use that. Finish the wizard. You need to use that. I think I need to actually use that rogue. Oh, okay, he's running. Gives me an opportunity to disengage. Use it on the next wizard. Actually, can't. Let's use that one. Knock him down. Okay, that's good. Happy for the worms to tank shots. Cool.
Yes?
Yes?
Great.
I'm ready.
Finish the doggle now.
Stuck.
And I guess finish the ranger.
Following your lead.
You can summon more worms.
Rock 10!
Oh, okay, hang on.
Answer.
Cool. Alright. Well, I need to rest again. So that I don't die.
Nice and slow.
Caro Golan. Haven't heard of that one before. So we've got a little bridge here. Any more enemies around here? No, it doesn't look like it. Cool, let's bring the gang over. So there's one more room over there.
Found something.
Looks of it. Okay. Let's just drop a save. Nice. What's this? The space above the alcove is carved with simple hieroglyphs. Ah, the Sapphire Overseer Seal. This seal appears to be Anguithan in origin, formed of a circular piece of white ardra shaped around a sapphire gem. On the back is an engraving of a stylized eye. Cool.
Right.
So I guess we can open the door now, I suppose. And Drafton, Irable's protective skin. Okay, I might take that to my inventory for now. I want to have a look at that. What else do we have? We've got a crested hat. Just take that to the stash. And an expedition log page. I do not believe that we will ever leave this place. I wonder if Merrick still does. It's just the two of us now, as it was when this all began. And the longer we stay, the more certain I am that this will be how it ends, too. We barely escaped the Drake. I cannot help but think it must simply not have been hungry at the time. I would call us lucky, but we will have to pass it again on the way back up. I found Andrus. I don't think he was alive for long after that fall, but he made use of his time. The entire pool reeked of Mokka's tears. The crooked bastard always did love his poisons. I think that's that... I think that's that blood pool that we came across just before we fought the Drake, that had that body hunched over, and the pool was filled with body parts and smelled funny or whatever. From memory, there was a hole in the floor on like level 3 or something that you could fall down, and I guess that's where it goes. I don't know. Anyway, maybe we can check on our way back up. Because I remember there were like Zorips on level 2 or 3 that were throwing things down the pool. Let's just drop a save here. Okay, we've got a Doggle. Doggle. Okay, we can do this one without me needing to get in harm's way. Just put me back over here.
How may I help?
And what we can do
Of course.
is put me there. Not me, Adair there.
I'm ready.
Balagina can go over here. Oh, okay. Oops. I moved her way too far forward. It's alright, we'll manage. Let's just rush these boys forward. Hope that we somehow
Following your lead.
nab everyone. Alright, so first things first. Let's do that.
Yes?
Second things second, let's get some of these out. Oh, she's getting wailed on. And let's use this now. Okay, and let's also use this. And I think... not much I can do about Palagina's health being low. What are they weak to? Pierce, Crush. I don't have any Crush spells. I've got... oh, actually, no, I've got that one. That was good. That wiped him out. I can use the bounding missiles. Oh crap, I need to use that spell. Paralyzed. Knock that one down. I don't really want to bring my character. I guess I could bring me over here.
What?
I might have to reload this one. It did not start the way I was hoping it would start. Guess we'll try that.
Following your lead.
Let's summon the drakes.
Following your lead.
God damn it. Durance.
What?
How may I help?
It's kind of my fault I didn't keep a good
Yes?
front line.
Be on seat!
Maybe we can salvage this. If I can paralyze it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Main character died. Yeah, I'll have to reload that. It didn't go well as soon as I moved my characters a little too far forward. Oh, wrong save. Meant to load the quick save. Alright, let's try that again. Leave you
How may I
out
help?
there, but let's move everyone in here this time. Okay. Now I'm going to move you there. Oh. Okay, you need to go there.
I'm ready.
Following your lead.
Let's move you closer to the wall.
I'm ready.
How may I help?
Alright, that's a bit better.
Following your lead.
I think that's
Yes?
the best way to start the combat. They got high pierce resistance. These guys don't.
I'm ready.
So go with that. I've got to switch you to the shield. Stand her there. No. Keep doing it off. Don't run there.
I'm ready.
Okay. Next one, we'll use that. Okay. Let's use the concussive missile. Okay,
What?
that's bad. Let's use that. Okay, that deals with one. Okay, use that without moving. If Aloth gets hit, that's no good.
I'm ready.
Yes?
That's no
Yes?
good. I need to finish that.
What?
You know what? Let's use that stuff. I think that will help.
Yes?
Nice. Alright, that's the wizard's done. That Aloth KO'd there, but... Endurance. The doggles hit
Yes?
hard, man. Let's keep my shield out. Can't attack. There are most of my big damage
Yes?
dealers are... Can we finish this one?
Following
That's
your
not
lead.
good. I mean, Adair is tanky. He's not that tanky. Let's try and knock some of them down.
Following your lead.
Oh, that's Adair down. I think maybe I need to choke point him in the door. Yeah, I'll have to choke point him in the door.
What?
How may I help?
Yes?
I'm ready.
What?
I?
Alright.
Following your lead.
So, these guys are weak. Okay. Great.
I'm
That
ready.
seems to have worked. Kind of. Pallegina might be able to get in there as well. No. Okay, but if I move you slightly... Alright, quite fine with her tanking shots.
How may I help?
Now we can get Aloth in. Let's try that.
I'm ready.
Okay, now she's in there as well. Cool, okay. Let's use this one. Okay, and now let's use... What are they weak to? Fire's as good as anything, I guess. Let's do that.
Following your lead.
What?
Great. Okay, now let's use that one. The Dargles are weak to the piercing ones, I suppose. Well, they're not weak to it, but they're not resistant to it. Let's knock that one down.
I'm ready.
Let's use flames on that one.
What?
Beyond seek!
And now let's use that. Great. Let's whack him with another. Should we try and hit them? And you know what? Let's grab that. Okay, that's one wizard dealt with. We'll be able to reach the other wizard. Just. Okay. And we can actually see. Well,
Following your lead.
I'm ready.
perfect. This actually is going a lot better
I'm ready.
than the first attempt
Aye.
anyway. Do I want to use any more spells? I'm going to have to rest soon anyway, so may as well. What's good? Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Fight on, my friend!
Are they weak to? They are weak to corrosion. I don't have the range. Wait until the dogs are dead.
Yes?
Backbone's fair!
Following your lead.
That's it!
Okay, now we can move up.
Following your lead. Fight on, my friend!
I'm ready.
Reluctant!
Let's make sure you're not in the front line. Although they're ranged, so this doesn't matter. Cool. Alright. So I just had to play it a little smarter, I guess, and use the choke point, prevent them from all getting around Adair. Looks like
Margaret's
that's worked.
fire casts light in dark places.
So what do we have? Anything back here? No. This sarcophagus has been pillaged, its contents removed. The skeleton within has been all but destroyed. Skull cracked into several pieces. A pity! These things ought to be preserved somewhere. The library, perhaps? Or... Skull cracked into several pieces. Interesting. Oh, and some copper. Don't mind if I do. But alright, looks like we've cleared level 6. A little bit of a struggle. Got a swollen eye and I'm near death. But hey, we can open this door. Maybe we should go up and rest before we open it though. I think let's do that and then we can come back down. Where are we at with our construction? 3 days still to go on the south curtain wall. We can go here, that'll take us back to the top. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, that's just the lever for that secret door there. Alright, let's go, yeah, back up to Cardnua. It's going to take us 3 hours to complete the journey.
Better indeed.
Alright. Oh, actually, I don't think I have to... I don't actually have to go inside to rest. I can actually do it from up here. Nice. I'll take the perception, please.
I'm sorry if I was a little tactless before, about your being a watcher. I didn't really understand what was involved. Is it hard, hearing the spirits all the time?
Can get a little overwhelming, it's actually been fairly useful. You're asking if I've cracked yet. Hardly. You seem to be bearing up well, if you can jest at all hours. I'm glad for your wits. They've seen us through on more than one occasion. In short, you seem sane enough for our purposes, Connor grins. And in any case, we'll find a solution long before Merwald's curse sets in. You've my word on that. Oh, glad to hear of it, Connor.
Yes? Yes, my friend?
Cardnua is a marvel, an ugly, crumbling marvel, but even so, it's overshadowed by what it sits upon, but the keep itself can tell you much about the Adiran settlement, a very rigid people I find. I wonder if he has comments on each level of the Endless Paths. Maybe we should see. Let's go down. We'll go down to... I guess we'll go down to level 5. Take us 3 hours to get there.
Following your lead. Yes, my friend?
Okay, it's still just the Cardnua
Yeah.
commentary. Go back down to level 6. That was the pool that I was talking about. I guess the dude filled it with poison after he fell down from on high. Alright. At least we're all rested, but we have no more camp supplies, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Alright, let's open her up. In the archway above the door are 3 small depressions. Middle and right sockets contain Ardra seals. And let's place the sapphire seal into the left socket. We fit it carefully into place. And now all 3 sockets contain Ardra seals. Let's open the door. You brace yourself to heave the doors open, only to find that they open readily under your hands. With a great groan and a gust of wind, the path forward is revealed. Well done. We're farther in than anyone else has managed. Let's keep going. Let's indeed.
Keeping quiet.
But let's do so carefully. Trap detected. Oh, and Sagani's returned. I'll have to read that.
Worth a look.
And we have something there as well. Okay, one thing at a time. We've also leveled up. Both ourselves and Pallegina. And Adair. We have sarcophagus and Valoon. Nice. Sorry, gold and Valoon in the sarcophagus. And 2 pearls. Pearls are formed in the mouths of clams and similar animals. They are hard spheres, most often white, that show faint iridescence. Being difficult to come by in large numbers, they are every bit as rare as many precious stones, and consequently just as expensive. Very good. Alright, so what has Sagani done? The Weaver's Song. So this is a quest we sent her on. As a recap, the colourful clothing of the Sperentan weaver Bonacetta is known throughout the Eastern Reach. Over a year ago, she was on a trip to Defiance Bay when her ship sank in a violent storm just off of the Pearl Coast. Miraculously, many of the passengers survived. Bonacetta's body was never found, and she was presumed to have died. However, a Valian merchant in Defiance Bay recently recognized some of Bonacetta's unmistakable work in an otherwise unremarkable shipment of textiles. He spoke with others and learned that several shipments to different merchants bore the same telltale patterns. Now many merchants believe that Bonacetta is being held captive somewhere and is trying to communicate through her work. Whatever the message is, none have been able to decipher it, nor where it's coming from. So Sagani found surprising resistance to inquiries regarding the whereabouts of Bonacetta. Whoever had taken her wanted to keep her location a secret. At the behest of the Duchess of Sperento, a team of Valian cryptographers attempted to decipher the fragments of Bonacetta's weaving messages. In turn, they communicated those leads to Sagani. After several brutal fights against well-trained mercenaries, Sagani reached Bonacetta's prison, a weaving house near Garara. The Valian textile company that had abducted her was immediately cast out of all the Valian republics, great and small. In thanks for saving her, Bonacetta wove an enchanted cloak for Sagani's journey back to Cardnua. Cloak of Comfort. +5 to all defenses, 30 maximum endurance, 3 damage reduction. Wow. That's pretty big. It's a gift from the Sperentan weaver Bonacetta. It was given to you in thanks for your assistance in rescuing her from a ruthless Valian trading company that abducted and enslaved her. It is a fine cloak indeed. Cool.
Huh?
In fact, let's have a look. We've also got this armor. Hirabal's Protective Skin. Minus 35% recovery speed. 9 damage reduction, 11 slash, 9 pierce, 11 freeze. So no weakness. And then +3 damage reduction to pierce. 10% of incoming crits converted to hits, and it's fine, so it gets an extra +2 damage reduction, which I think is what's bringing it up to 9, or is it going to be 11 in total? I think it's 9 in total. That's pretty good. The young village of Gilded Vale was beset by a particularly territorial fire dragon in the early years of the Deerwood's colonial period. It was believed that the beast was provoked by the construction of Raedric's hold nearby. The first Lord Raedric cemented his popularity, and that of his house, when he gathered a dozen of his finest soldiers and slew the dragon himself. Hirabal, the master armorsmith of House Raedric, forged this armor from the beast's scales, and Lord Raedric II famously wore it during the War of Defiance. Despite the armor's exceptional durability, the many scars and scratches testify to the use it saw during the war. The tree engraved on the cuissus commemorates... Cuissus? Is that? I don't know what that means. I haven't come across that before. It must be a French term. Commemorates House Gathban, which presided over the then earldom of Yenwood. That Lord Raedric went to battle against the Earl's forces when the Earl remained loyal to Adir was a source of great irony. Cool. Cool. Alright, well, maybe we should wear that. What else do we have? You're 30%. 40%. What's the difference? 10, 13, 9, 9. 9, 11, 9, 11. This is probably more useful than... But then again, Adair's already pretty tanky. Even with this current armor. It's 10 deflection against ranged attacks. Maybe I give it to, maybe I give it to Kana. Just thinking he doesn't really need heavy armor. Or maybe I wear it. I think I like her wearing the sanguine plate. Maybe I take this one. I'm not wearing any unique armor at the moment. So maybe for a little while I just wear this. We'll see how I perform with that. It is going to make me a little bit slower in damage dealing, but hopefully I won't die as much. Alright.
Sure.
I don't want to level anyone up. Let's have a look at Adair's level up. So, we can get him more survival, which I don't really see the need to do, except if we get him to level 7, then he can get +2 damage reduction instead of just +1. His athletics is already pretty high. How far can we get that up? We can get that up to 5. Maybe we just save the points for now. What else do we want to give him? Let's have a look at defensive. Reflex, fortitude, will. Extra defense against charm, terrified, frightened. Extra defense against paralyzed, weakened, stunned. Cautious attack. The character attacks from a defensive posture, taking care to never expose vulnerable openings. From this stance, characters receive a penalty to speed, but increase their deflection. Can be useful. Or I could give him superior deflection, +5. Let's just exit quickly. Just wondering if we have Defender active, can we not have that Cautious Attack 1 active? What's his deflection? 75. It's the defense used to resist direct melee and ranged attacks that are not AoE. Okay. He's got pretty good deflection, but it could always be better. Let's see. If I go with... Oh, these are utility. Are any of these useful? Not really. Wound binding. 1 per rest. Field triage. 1 per rest. No, neither of those are too interesting. Certainly not worth spending a talent on. Cautious. Okay, so I can just get an extra passive +5 deflection, or lower attack speed but +8 deflection. or an offensive one to get more accuracy. I don't see the point in that. More damage. Envenomed Strike. 3 per rest. Implements. Right, okay. These are all just damage increases. Increasing interrupts isn't bad. Vulnerable attack, okay. %20 of hits converted to crits against targets with low endurance. Or I can get a bonus knockdown, which I don't find that useful, or rapid recovery, which means that he recovers more endurance per second than currently. Currently, so it would go to 5.9. Is that right? What is it currently? 7.4. I think that's being modified though. Let's see what happens if I get the modal. Cautious attack. Can I use that at the same time? Ah, no, it's one or the other. So I can either get the extra deflection or I can get the defenses. I think it's better. 90 deflection is very good though. Wow. I think it's better to have the defenses though. And I only say that because it allows me to engage more enemies at once. So I'm reluctant to change that. So I can only use one modal at a time, so I can't use cautious attack. I could get superior deflection. Just be a straight up increase to his defensive abilities, or rapid recovery. He just lasts longer in combat essentially. Any of these other ones, good. They might be. Remus Summon, no. Runner's Wounding Shot. No, I think let's just take Rapid Recovery. It's a safe choice, and the next one maybe we just get the +5 deflection. I think that's fine. Save that. Let's have a look at Pelagina. For her, it might be worthwhile. Take us up to 4. Getting accuracy bonus versus a particular creature type. I think that's worthwhile. And the rest of the points I'll just carry over. And we've got a few choices for her. We've got Intense Flames to modify Flames of Devotion to do 25% damage as burn damage, which isn't bad. Got a bunch of offensive ones. I don't think I need to give her weapon and shield style necessarily, not yet anyway. Scion of Flame might be good to give her in due course once we get Intense Flames. Deep Faith would be good. Extra deflection and more defenses. I think let's go Wrath of the Five Suns though. It modifies sworn enemy to do burn damage, which bypasses damage resistance. And then I think the next one we go Intense Flames. that. Cool. And then last but not least is Kasemir. I don't know what to get. Let's get... Yeah, I can only get up to bonus movement. Just save the points maybe, or... Get an extra point in athletics. Or should I just save it for mechanics? We do need to get mechanics up to 10. Ideally. Let's just save all the points for now. We get to pick one power. So we've got body attunement. Can steal 7 DR from a target for 20 seconds. Mind Lance impales the target with pure force, inflicting major pierce damage to anyone in the line of the attack, with a higher chance of causing an interrupt. Seems like it's going to be difficult to use in practice. I wish some of these would just ignore friends and only attack foes. It'd be a lot more practical. Can steal 10 points from a random attribute. That sounds horrible. Going between. An ally superficially takes on the form of a spirit, their movement is increased, and many incoming crits, hits, and grazes are converted to a less severe result. Don't hate it, but doesn't seem that useful. We've got Ecto-Psychic Echo. 25 to 38 crush damage every second. Generates a rebounding wave of psychic feedback between the Cipher and an ally that causes crush damage to enemies caught in between. That sounds useful, actually. As useful as the level 1 beam. It just does crush damage instead of the other damage type. I want to check the other damage type actually. What is the other damage type? Corrode damage. Okay. Interesting. So what else do we have? Fractured Volition. Violates an enemy's memories to bring vivid recollections of past failures to the surface, leaving the target hobbled and weakened for about 20 seconds, just under. Puppet Master destroys a target's psychic defenses, leaving them dominated by the Cipher for the duration. A dominated target is subservient to the will of the enemy and will use everything at its disposal to fight its former teammates. Overrides Charmed. Dominated is exclusive, meaning a character can only have one dominated affliction at a time. A newer one will dispel any older one present. Dominates for 25 seconds. What's the difference between that and Charmed again? Charmed only for 15 seconds. And fights on behalf of the enemy at reduced capacity, speed, accuracy, and all defenses are reduced by 25. Okay. So Dominated is like a more powerful version of Charmed. It's one to consider then. Can I dominate one and charm another? I might need to test that. Secret Horrors. Causes enemies in the area of effect to believe their worst fears have been realized, frightening and sickening them for the duration. In a 5-meter AoE. Reduces resolve and dexterity by 2, accuracy by 10, and sickened reduces all attributes by 1. We've got Phantom Foes. Foe AoE minus 10 enemies needed to flank for 31 seconds, and also frightens for 10 seconds. That one actually is quite useful, I feel. Because we'll do bonus damage on enemies with the flanked thing due to having the what's it called? The sneak attack bonus thing. Psycho-Vampiric Shield drains 10 resolve for plus 25 deflection for 31 seconds. That's again not terrible. And Recall Agony. Foe experiences 30% of all damage is reapplied over 18 seconds. Again, not terrible. Soul Shock. briefly transforms the outer shell of an allied target's soul into energy, releasing an electrical burst around them. Characters standing in the area around the target take shock damage. Tenuous grasp frightens a foe for 23 seconds and confuses them for 10 seconds. By assailing their grasp on reality. Oh man, that's interesting choices. I don't think any of these are any good. It's really down to Ecto-Psychic Echo, Puppet Master, Secret Horrors, and Phantom Foes. This does 25 to 38. It's a base of 20 to 30. The level 1 version is 17 to 25. It's a base of 13 to 20. But how often do I use the beam? It's kind of difficult to use as a ranged character in particular. So that's that. Puppet Master Dominated, that could be useful. Particularly if I can stack it, if I can dominate one and charm another. This one's useful too, but a 5 meter radius is not huge. Do I have anything else that's 5 meter radius?
What?
So I can see. 12 meter radius. Maybe 5 meters is not bad. 1.7 meter radius. 5 meters is maybe not bad then. 7 meter radius. Yeah, maybe 5 isn't so bad. So it's actually not terrible. But the effect is not, like, amazing. Frightened and sickened. Yeah, it's not a bad debuff, but I think I can get that elsewhere. Phantom Foes, I don't think I can get anywhere else. Minus 10 enemies needed to flank for 30 seconds. That's pretty good. But then again, Puppet Master is also pretty good. And I do kind of like the idea of this one as well. Maybe we go Puppet Master. Alright, now we actually have to make a choice now. Class, we've got Psychic Backlash. So once per encounter, if someone tries to attack us with a, the will defense, or with an attack that is defended by the will stat, and we can stun them for 5 seconds. Okay. Or we can just start with more focus, or have more focus in total. I think that might increase how much focus we start with at the beginning of combat as well. The rest, I'm not really worried about any of these. Frenzy might not be bad, actually. Once per encounter. Does mean we might die very quickly without knowing it, though. Or we could get Marksman, more accuracy, Gunner, increase our reload speed. That might offset our armor to a certain extent. Or Penetrating Shot to reduce range attack speed, but get some range damage resistance bypass. I don't know what ultimate damage type I'm going to go for, so maybe Gunner's a safe choice. Gunner, Marksman. I don't know what constitutes a distant enemy. Because I'm using a pistol, I do have to get fairly close. This would be good too. Alright, let's go with Gunner for the reload speed. Yeah, faster for crossbows, arbalests, and all firearms. I think that's good. Go with that.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go down to the next level. So yeah, I don't have enough to use it off the bat. Because I only start with 25 focus.
Huh?
Maybe if I upgrade my maximum focus, that'll go up. Anyway, it's alright. Explore the endless paths with Kanarua. Find Gabranos or the tablet. Don't know what that means, but alright. What do we have down here? Fragments of faded Engwithan runes descend the length of these broken pillars. But what are these? Why were these people chained? That is a good question, Kana. Why does it want me to... He's eager to explore the... So, Kanarua, an Amawa from the northern lands of Rawatai, has come to the Deerwood in search of a sacred text, the Tanvi Oratoa, or Book of Virtues. After a long year's search, he believes that he has tracked the text to a tablet within the buried ruins beneath the keep of Cardnua. He is eager to explore the ruins and has asked for my assistance in doing so. Until then, he seems happy enough to accompany me on my travels, though he has sheepishly admitted that this is in part due to his being pursued by mysterious assailants. We have passed the sealed door which barred passage into the lower regions of the Endless Paths. Kanarua believes that this was the site of Gabranos' work. It is a grim place, for all that Kanarua seems pleased to be here, and it is a grim place for all that Kanarua seems pleased to be here, and it may be best that we find Gabranos' remains or his work with haste. He does not know precisely where it will be found, though he is certain that it will be found by the remains of Gabranos, an ancient Engwithan scholar. Kana seems just as excited about the ruins in and of themselves, having studied the Engwithan people for many years. Okay. Can I ask him about this place?
Yes, my friend?
Okay, still just...
Yeah.
It's Cardnua. He doesn't have any unique dialogue, it seems. Earth Blight. Alright. A lot of Earth Blights. I don't know what they're weak to. They're immune to slash. Looks like weak to crush. And these guys are weak to frost. That's a lot of Earth Blights. Okay,
Following your lead.
let's go here and here. You know what, let's put your shield on.
Following your lead. Huh? Where?
We run in and...
What?
They Answer.
Are they going to be weak to pierce damage and then burn damage, isn't it? Well, they're going to be immune to that. So just attack them normally.
Yes? This thing isn't doing...
Let's use the ice.
Ah, where's that?
Oh, pull that Earth Blight. Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
They're not immune to being charmed. And they're not necessarily... Oh, okay, the small flame blights are immune to being pierced. This is slash damage. Some of them are immune to being slashed. And not immune to corrode damage. Get around them. Beam that one.
How may I help?
Let's use that.
Aye?
Cool. Let's try that. Nice. I don't know, the beam's working. Pallegina's low on health though. Oh, I'm beaming Pallegina. Oh, that was unintended. I need to be careful about how far I run. Can you do that, Pallegina, just in case you die? Don't die, Pallegina. Alright, no point me attacking that one. Nice. Let's switch her back.
Yeah.
Durance, don't you die, Durance. Okay. Nice. That went okay. Could have been better. Would have been better if that one hadn't wandered in here, but what can you do? We get a bunch of primal rocks. Nice. And some primal flames, which I'm sure are useful for something. Endurance is leveled up. Oh, and so is Aloth, actually.
Yeah.
We'll do Durance first. Yeah, let's get him the next survival level. That's fine. Ooh, okay. Got a lot of stuff to choose for him now. Empowered Interdiction. The priest's condemnations of an enemy become more apt, increasing the accuracy of his or her interdiction ability. Okay, don't think we need that. Painful Interdiction. That will weaken enemies as well, reducing their might and constitution by 2, their movement by 1, and their fortitude and will by 20. That seems quite useful, actually. Inspired Flame. The faithful of Margaret gain an accuracy bonus with sword and arquebus, and can cast a special version of Burst of Summer Flame. Which does burn damage. Everyone receives less healing from the priest's holy radiance, but the priest gains a bonus to all attributes and movement. No, that's not good. I think we go Painful Interdiction. That seems useful. Might be some other useful ones there, but I think for now, Painful Interdiction is the best choice. So we'll go with that. We don't get any new class unlocks, that's sad. But yeah, that will cause this to also weaken, which is pretty big. Before it was just dazing, but now it's going to be, yeah, quite a big debuff. Very useful. Very, very useful. We'll do Aloth next. We'll get him another point in survival. And we get to pick a spell. I don't even know what to get. Merciless Gaze, maybe? It's not a bad spell. Arcane Dampener causes beneficial effects on foes to be suppressed. Um, 50% of incoming hits converted to grazes, 25 deflection plus 20 reflex. Okay, so it's only hits that are protected by deflection and reflex that are converted to grazes. Sicken and Terrify, but not for long, evidently. Switches the locations of the caster and one ally. No, I don't think that's useful. Engulfs the caster in fire, increasing their freeze damage reduction and causing burn damage to anyone who damages them with a melee attack. He's not going to be up front. Minus spell reflection. Steals 3 spells of level 3 or lower for 21 seconds. Can subsequently cast those spells an unlimited number of times for the duration. And Pull of Aora. Summons a black sphere that draws all nearby enemies toward it each time it pulses. I don't know, none of these seem that useful compared to the level 4 ones I've already got. Lengrath's displaced image actually sounds good. This one sounds okay too. Reducing foe attack speed. And Merciless Gaze sounds okay too. Just don't know how practical this would be. I mean, it sounds good. Maybe we'll go with this. We can always buy these from grimoires we find a bit you know, a bit of a lower cost than this one. Actually, maybe we should check what grimoires we've got and what spells they have. Okay. Spirit Shield, Miasma, Perception, Intellect, Resolve, Lengrath's Displaced Image. Okay, so I can just buy that one for some copper. So no need to get it on the level up. So that's the Waterlogged Grimoire. Surika's Grimoire. Eldritch Aim. Nothing from that, really. Parasitic Staff, Jolting Touch, Rolling Flame. Fleet Feet, Jolting Touch, no. Spirit Shield. Here we go. Arcane Dampener. I'll buy that one. And Confusion. Fine, I'll buy that one too. Probably won't use it. That was Harkeen's and Elvira's. Flame Shield, Ray Fire. Yeah, I don't really need any of those. Alright, I'll get that last one then I was looking at. Pull of Aora. This one's not bad though. Arduous Delay of Motion. Not bad at all, but we'll grab the Pull of Aora. Oh, and I get to pick a talent. Arcane Veil. Twice per rest we can get 50 deflection. Can get extra melee and range damage if we get sneak attacks, which we will against flanked opponents. Dangerous Implement. It's a modal. Will cause raw damage to ourselves when attacking with the rod. Which doesn't seem worthwhile. It's also Marksman. Reload speed's not relevant. I don't know if Penetrating Shot is. Don't know if that counts for our weapons. Like wands and rods. But we could get like more burn damage. Freeze damage. That'll get us more damage with scepters and rods. I don't know where wands... Oh, wands are an adventurer. Okay. Maybe we just get the apprentice's sneak attack. Which I think should increase range damage, which would include spell damage, I'm thinking. Let's do that. Cool. Alright.
Following your lead.
And Connor. And we'll get you another point in survival. And we can pick another invocation. Foe AoE damage reduction or friendly AoE damage reduction increase. Foe AoE shock damage. Foe AoE crush damage. But in a cone. Which isn't that great. I like this one. Foe AoE paralyzed. That could be useful. Again, it's in a cone. Could summon wisps. Could terrify foes. Or could foe charm in a cone. 3.7 meter 90 degree cone. 7.4 meter 90 degree cone. I feel like that would be more useful. Rejoice my comrades, 2 fingers of daylight. Immunity to frightened and terrified. And increases endurance. 2 bouncing beams of pure light that restore endurance and grant immunity to frightened and terrified on all allies struck by them. I don't know, let's try the paralyzed one. I can always respec if I don't like it. The terrified one's not bad. But paralyzed is better, I feel. Go with that one. And for Kana, I think the reload speed would be helpful. Yes, I do. So would Apprentice's sneak attack, but I can only start with something. Yeah, let's start with Gunner. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, that's everyone. Let's see. What's in here? We have an Earth Blight. An Adrigan, an Earth Blight. Okay. Well, let's see if we can...
I'm ready.
start a ruckus.
Aye?
Yes? As you say. Let's end this!
That's alright,
I'm
actually.
ready.
Let's, sworn enemy. On that.
Aye?
Yes?
I'm ready.
What?
But
Going on, let's burn this away!
Nice.
I'm ready.
That.
Yeah.
Cool. Awakened Ardra. A vibrantly hued piece of Ardra still humming with energy. Cool. Don't mind if I do.
I'll see what I can find.
We have more Earth Blights. Alright. That's interesting.
How may I help?
Just pop right into
How
the
may I
middle of
help?
us.
Aye?
Like we've brought the whole gang this time. What are they weak to? Crush. Okay, let's just keep crushing them, I suppose. Earthblight's on. I feel like I can deal with Earthblights.
You're not getting...
What else?
Following your
Do?
lead.
Let's finish. Let's put that on.
How may I help?
Dunzenet Bostenago Bat.
Nice.
Let's see what lies this way.
What is this thing? Interesting little room. What do we have in this chest? A wind prism. This dark triangular block of stone is covered in pale, undulating grooves. Alright. What's this? A loose brick? This strange pedestal has a round depression at the top. It seems to be missing something. These machines, they were making blights. Oh. Interesting. Can I use the wind prism? I guess it would prompt me if I could. So, what else do we have? Guess we can go down this way. Flame blights, okay. What's in this one? Oh. Oh. Okay. Wind blights. Alright, I'm okay with that. Let's fight them. Oh, not okay with the shadows though. I do not like the shadows.
Following your lead.
They're actually weak to
I'm
flame.
ready.
What?
I'm ready.
Ansawu.
Do that. Ah, come on. There you go.
How may I help?
I'm ready.
Alright, what are they? Weak to frost, right? Let's get some frost up in there. Can we dominate the shade? We could. Let's dominate that shade. Nice. And I would like to test charm at some point, but I don't want to do it right now. Let's shoot the wind blight. Likewise, we can shoot the wind blight as well. Nice. Let's finish the other shade. Sound's gone all funny, but that's alright. Where's he going? Oh, he's just gonna go run off and find other enemies. Okay, that's not helpful. Oh, that's really not helpful. He's killing all the wind blights though.
I shall be discreet.
I'm gonna go in stealth because I do not know where that shade went. Alright, we got Spirit Residue, Primal Wind, Primal Rock, and Primal Flame. Or Primal Wind. Did the shade die? It must have, right? Alright, let's kill this wind blight. Yeah, there's the shade. Presumably.
Let's go.
What are these guys weak to? Crush and freeze.
Aye? Ah, thank were that. Wrath!
Nice.
How may I help?
Okay. Can I... Let's try that.
Following your lead.
Oh, you know what? Let's like to try that as well. Oh, that's actually quite useful. Very nice.
How may I help?
So that's a wind blight. I don't know where that shade went. Oh, there's the dead shade. Okay. So he did die. Actually clearing a decent amount of this actually fairly quickly as well. kind of say. Look there, above the door. Overseer Gabranos. We found it. That is fantastic.
Ready.
But let's focus on the task at hand. I don't want to use that spell just yet.
Yes?
Yeah.
Could paralyze that. They're not necessarily immune to slash.
Following your... Following your lead.
Nice. Man, Aloth is so good.
Yes?
That's not very helpful.
I'm ready.
Alright. It's around here. More wind blights. Is this the same room? No, different room. So we've got this room, we've got this room, and this room, and then whatever's back here, and then whatever's in there.
Right.
You kind of like your attention, don't you?
I'm ready.
Yes?
What?
Aye? Keeping an eye out.
Yeah, that's fine. Get
I'm
in
ready.
there. Oh, that's not helpful. Okay, get back to the door. Yeah, that's good. Alright,
I'm
stop
ready.
there. Stop there. Shoot that.
What?
Interdict all of that.
Yeah.
It'd be good to charm one of those spectres.
How may I help?
Did I get the charm suit? Ah, I didn't.
That's it?
Alright, what are the wind blights? Weak to fire damage. Okay. I've got some nice big fire spells for them then.
Ah, thank God.
Did you get the fire spell off?
Up.
Again. Ah, stun.
What?
Let's use that spell.
Our darkness fail. Yes? Billion isn't doing so well.
Yeah, let's get there.
How may I help?
Aloth, you gotta...
Ah, thank God.
There we go. Fireball them again. Oops. And let's get me out of there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, they're immune. No, they're not. He's almost down though. Guess let's finish the Spectre.
If the invasion...
Oh, things are turning. Oh, Paladin is down. Oh, that's not good.
doesn't wake up.
Aye?
Oh, that's so many stuns from the
Following your lead.
Not very
I like how I can swap weapons.
helpful.
Following your lead.
I meant that weapon. What can I do? Fire damage is good. Maybe I can do that one?
Yeah.
Like worth and wrath.
This might be good.
Huh?
Shoot the sword.
Like worth
Following your lead.
and wrath.
Alright, that was actually good. I think we might have come on top of this now. Tough fight though. Probably was a bit hasty with that one. I got overconfident, I think. So no one's died yet, they all just got knocked out. So their health is low.
Hello? Hello?
Worth a look.
Alright, what do we have here? An opal. Ooh, okay. We have lost an item, the wind prism. I guess we popped it into the spot there. And I think that's an enemy that can see us. Is that right? Must be. There's nothing else to do in there though.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Alright. What's in here? Rain blight.
Yeah.
I don't like Durance being so close to getting knocked out. Ooh, beware traveler, greater souls than yours walk here. I'd very much like to speak to you. Maybe I can take out this group. Oh, okay, she disappeared. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. Maybe not.
Aye?
Don't have any more frost spells.
Huh?
We might have to leave it there for this one. Yeah, I don't have the right piece for that. I can't get into there
Be
just yet.
cautious. Be constant.
I guess I can go in here. I did clear whatever was in here. Oh, no I didn't. Looks like one shade.
Let's go!
survived. We'll just finish him quickly.
That's not very helpful.
Let's go!
You're right, it's not helpful. Now there's another one. Alright. They'll still die. But I can arrest Durance now,
Yeah.
so he doesn't die.
Right.
And what does the flame reveal?
So what do we have? Fragments of faded and Gwithan runes descend the length of these broken pillars. The engravings remain distant. Something like that. Were these experiments? It looks that way.
Yes?
Give you your rifle back.
Yeah.
Oh, an old copper key. This key is tarnished and worn with age. And a rain prism. This pale triangular block of stone is covered in deep parallel grooves along its side. Let's make Make sure there's nothing back here. So we popped one prism in there. I guess we can try pop one over here. I think we probably just found the key for Gabranus' office as well. No, still missing. Alright, well, let's tackle this another time. We'll just go back up to the surface. And rest. And maybe grab some items from Sagani. Sagani Weaver.
Better indeed.
Alright. Let's rest up. And let's we'll
Gores.
add Sagani quickly. Not going to do her levels, I just want her stuff. Fine hide armor. Or did she not have her own armor? I guess not. She can keep that armor though, it's not that amazing. Hearth Harvest. +5 deflection, extra burn damage, DR bypass. It's not bad. I'll leave it with her. I really just wanted the gloves to get 2 dexterity for me instead of just +1. As for the cloak, I don't think it's better than anything else we've got. Let's swap her back out
Farewell.
for Pallegina. An extra will. I guess Aloth could use that. But it would kind of suppress his will from the bartender's ring. Maybe we give those rings to someone else. Maybe Durance. Because now he's got 2 effects that are being suppressed. I think we at least give that one away. Let's give that to Durance. But that's going to conflict with the cloak. It's not as easy as it seems. Oh, may as well leave it on him. I guess it's not the worst. I don't think there's anyone else I could give that to that would be better. Like, he needs to take the Munakra Arret because he had just a hood there, it was doing nothing, so may as well give him some headpiece. And I don't think I've got anyone better than I can use those rings on. Because he's already got the will cloaks. Now there is that other cloak that I've picked up. Isn't there? Drinking water moderation. But you've got that. And you've got that. I guess I could have given this to Kana. And then the drinking water moderation, and then the ring. Oh, I don't know. That wouldn't work. There is that other cloak. Maybe it's in the keep. Must be in the keep. Because Bonacetta's cloak should be somewhere. Must be in here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we've got some money. Cool. Take all of that. So let's have a look at this cloak. Put that one back. So +5 to all defenses, 30 endurance, 3 damage reduction. I think I've got to give it to you, right? Would it be suppressed then? No, it's not suppressed. That's perfect. It's going to make Pelagina nice and tanky. Increases her health. Almost as much as Adair's. I could give it to Adair, but I think if I give it to him... Oh no, it actually does increase. His damage reduction. I think because it's +5 all defenses, it can actually stack with these ones. Yeah. That's actually cool. Okay, that's good to know. But then he doesn't get that healing received bonus. Unless I then give him the belt, but then I have to reallocate. Like he'll lose the constitution. He's pretty tanky as it is anyway. Let's give it to Pelagina. And I guess we just put that cloak in the bank, I suppose. I don't think it's as useful as the extra defense. I don't know, I'm in two minds about it. If I had extra rings of protection, then I would obviously give it to one of them, but I don't. So, I guess in the bank it goes. Which is fine. Alright, well, I think we're all good. and that's all reasonably sorted. We've got 2 days to go for that to be finished. But I think we can leave it there, and in the next episode we might keep exploring level 7, because I think we can probably clear it. So yeah, I'll see you all then. Thank you for joining me. As always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care and have fun.